What's going on, folks? You ever had a problem with your stove to where, like when you're trying to heat it up, it takes forever for the oven part of it to heat up? Most likely your problem is your igniter is going bad. A lot of times when your igniter is going bad, it'll eventually kick on, but what happens is it'll take a long time for your oven to actually get warm. So normally it's a simple problem you could fix, and to do that, the first thing that you're going to want to do, you don't have to remove your door, but if you want to remove your door on most ovens, all you got to do, you see these two joints over here, you just kind of pull it up. You'll hear like a popping noise when the pieces hit, like that. Take the door off of it. So once you got that door off of it, now what you can do is come into the inside of it, and turn this light on. You can take this piece right here, it should just pull up like that and lift out. And once you get right here, what you can see back here, this is your igniter right here. A lot of times you may want to take off your heat shield, which is this right here, if it makes it easier for you to get it. But if not, all you got to do a lot of times, you just have a couple screws back here and a couple wires to pull off to actually take this one out. I'm going to go ahead and take it out and I'm going to show you. So this one just takes a Phillips head. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and take this out first. Go ahead and just remove this heat shield. And for this, it's just a bolt that's up on top of this screw. And once you take this bolt off, you kind of just lift up on this heat shield. And once you do that, you'll have better access to see everything. Then I'm going to do is just go ahead and take, this one has two screws back here in it. So I'm just going to go ahead and remove these two screws right here. Just two screws back. This is a good time also if you want to go ahead and clean your oven really good in the inside of it. Taking out these two screws, I'm going to show you the part that's actually causing your problem in a minute. And this lady said that her husband's been doing this for a minute. Once I did that, you see it's kind of loose, but I have wires that's plugged up. So this one, unplug this wire. Then there's one back here. Kind of want to reach back here and unplug this one. I unplugged them. As you can see, this one plugged in. I don't know if you can see right back there. One was plugged on the bottom down there. It's just two wires. And once you do that, now you can come up here if you want. Now you can come up here and you can see this right here. This right here is your igniter. And this right here a lot of time is what goes bad right here, which means it's not heating up correctly no more. So what I did was I bought another igniter. Although if you can see, the housing on these two are different. Like this housing on the new one is a little shorter than the housing on the old one. So all I have to do is just, I'm going to take this old igniter out of this part. Then what I'm going to do, I can pull this one out and I can just slide this igniter up inside this housing. And then what I'm going to do is go ahead on, since this one has like this the little pieces on it, the plug-in pieces. So I'm going to just do is cut these two wires off of here and I'm going to splice them on to these two ends right here. And when you do that, make sure that you use wire nuts that's set for high temperature. So these wire nuts right here are actually set to deal with a higher temperature. So you can't just, yeah, these are ceramic and they're used for higher temperatures. So you just don't want to just get any wire nut and put it on here. You want to make sure that you get one that has a higher temperature limit. Like this goes up, I think it's like 600 degrees or something like that, which is higher than what the oven is going to get. Something like that. So all I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut these two ends off of here and I'm going to splice them on to these right here. Then I'm going to hook it back up. And pretty much I should be good. I'm going to go ahead and do that now and I'm going to show you when I have it spliced together. Alright, so now as you can see now, I pretty much have cut the ends off of this one and I've spliced them on to the new one. So now all I have to do is plug it back up into the spots that's on in the oven and we should be good. I'm about to do it now. I'll show you in a second. So now all I'm going to be doing now is connecting this back up in the back down there. Plug the wires back up in there where the other ones was at, and now we'll be good. Alright folks, please check out our other helpful videos. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks.